Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GAHC. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price movement broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, and quite the dramatic day. And really, at the end of the day, when all the dust had settled, nothing is different than, what I talked about yesterday in regards to, the supports and resistances. Case in point right here, this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the video from yesterday, but 0.043 I talked about as a level of support, and talk about a beautiful example of charts. So the price was all the way up here, and it fell and fell and fell and fell and fell, and oh, what a coincidence. Look right where it happened to bounce several times. Now, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I am patting charts on the back because, charts do work, and I don't want to come across like, it's only I know how. No, anybody can put in the time and effort to learn this stuff, and they really do work. So again, I promise I have not moved that green line. If you don't believe me, I'm not offended. All you got to do is go back in the video archive and watch the video from the 5th, and you'll see where I put those lines. So point here being, there is perspective that goes into the chart. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you're hoping to sell within 7.3 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then everything is still perfectly fine because the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. Again, if you just kind of look at this at 0.043, let's say that is where the new base becomes, then you look at that level of support, then you look at where the previous lows were, you look at those as stair steps. Stair steps would clearly still be going in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game from the big picture perspective. I fully realize that if you're a day trader, again, you couldn't care less about those levels if you bought up there, but I'm talking about things definitely from more of a bigger picture perspective. So going into tomorrow, 6 cents still that level of resistance right there, and 0.043, 0.035 still those levels of support, but a good solid sign of strength again on the bulls part that that level of support was indeed able to hold. I would definitely agree if you said, Clay, I'd say 6 cents got weakened as resistance. I would fully agree with that, given that the price did spend time up above that level. But because the price ultimately did close below it, 6 cents still has to be considered an area of resistance. So all in all, bulls are hanging in there from the big picture perspective. Still plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. So we'll see if they can do it or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.